So what's your end goal in coming to Canada? We all came here for one thing. Ang end goal ay ang manirahan dito for a better life. But most of us forget that goal, forget the keyword better life once we come here dahil nasisilaw tayo sa material things like brand new car, expensive appliances, a really nice big house that we don't really need. So, ang nangyayari ay we are paying so much, 90% if not 100% if not negative ang nangyayari sa sweldo natin every month. Dahil ang dami nating kinukuhang material things, ang dami nating loan, ang dami nating utang dahil nga as I've mentioned, nakalimutan natin ang better life. So if we are doing that here in Canada, once we come here, are we really living a better life? Parang hindi na, parang iba na yung nangyayari. Ang nangyayari na ay hindi na tayo makahinga sa mga utang natin. We are doing or we are having 2 or more jobs para lang makip up natin ang mga bayarin natin. Hindi nga tayo makaipon para makapagbakasyon sa Pilipinas. We are here many years. Hindi tayo makapag-isip na makapagbakasyon na may ipon talaga. Hindi tayo makapag-relax sa Pilipinas. Makasama ang family natin, mga relatives natin, extended family members dahil wala na tayong extra money saved every month. Dahil to go back to what I said, nakalimutan natin ang ating main goal na to live a better life. If we're here and we're barely keeping up with our bills every month, are we living a better life? I don't think so. Because mentally, we are so exhausted from paying all our bills every month. Yung mga anak natin, yung mga teenagers na anak natin, yung mga 18 years old na anak natin na nandito sa poder pa natin ay tumutulong na sa pagbabayad ng ating mga bills. Dahil we as a parents failed the better life that we promised to our kids when we came here, when we first came here in Canada, when we had that dream before. Nakalimutan na natin yung goal natin. Coming here in Canada, we should have that goal na I'm gonna come here, I'm going to work, I'm going to find a better job, higher paying job, para makapag-save ako ng pera so that I can invest maybe in the Philippines for a land, a house, and then makapagsimula ng negosyo so that in certain years, 10, 15 years from now, uuwi na ako ng Pilipinas. Dahil aminin natin na wala tayong goal na dito tumanda. Wala tayong goal na at 60 years old, 60 plus, ipapasok na tayo sa care home. We don't have that culture as Filipinos here. Only seldom, kukunting Pilipino lang ang merong mindset na ganyan na, ay dito na ako tatanda. Sa Canada, papasok na lang ako sa care home. Pag hindi ko na kayang mamuhay on my own. Doon ko nahihintayin yung last breath ko or something. 'Di ba? Most of us, aminin natin na we have this goal na someday we are going to retire in the Philippines. We are not going to work anymore. We will have our own house, our own property, or maybe a business so that we will have income coming in every month kahit na wala na tayong trabaho. That's our main goal. But most of the time, 90%, if not 100% of us, forget that goal. Forget that we are here temporarily only para makapag-ipon and makapag-invest and then go back home in the Philippines. Maybe we did not forget, but nasilaw tayo and then napasok tayo dun sa material world na lahat inuutang natin. We have so much loan, so much debt, na kahit hindi natin nakalimutan yung goal natin na makapag-invest para makauwi ng Pilipinas at makapag-relax one day, hindi na natin siya ma-achieve. Kahit na gustuhin man natin na makaahon, it's so hard. Once you're there, it's so hard. It takes a lot of effort, strength, and dedication para makaahon sa utang, para makauwi ng Pilipinas. And then, ma-fulfill natin yung dream na doon na tayo manirahan sa Pilipinas for good. Na hindi na natin kailangan magtrabaho dahil nakapag-invest tayo doon. Meron tayong income every month, and then meron tayong na-acquire na land, farm, or may bahay na tayo. At least man lang, meron na tayong bahay na when we have to go back to the Philippines, we are not back to square one. We are not back to how we were before na walang-wala tayo. Dahil it's so sad na we were living here in Canada. We worked here for so many years. And then, wala. At the end of the day, anong nakuha natin? Utang. Anong naipundar natin? Wala. Dahil cars, if you have expensive cars, we know na hindi yan investment. We know that's just depreciating every single mile it incurs. It's depreciating yung mga material things natin dito, yung mga cellphone, mga TV, mga computers, laptops, apples, how many ever apples you have. It's depreciating. It's not an investment. A house, it's not even an investment. It's just a liability. Lalo na kapag you are just getting a big house, nice big house, yung mga newer house especially na ang lalaki ng mga mortgage every month. If we are getting a house, if we were buying a house na hindi na natin kailangan, for example, we are a family of 3 and we were getting a 5-bedroom house and we were having a mortgage na 2,000, 2,500 per month in this interest rate today, hindi na yan practical and we are just living off a dream. No? Hindi na siya practical. Ang nangyari ay pinasok mo yung liability na napakalaki and then it's so hard to get out of it. It's so hard to bounce back once na andyan na. It really needs dedication, guys. It really needs that mindset na I have to get out of this. I have to get out of this mess. I have to be back on track with my goal na I will invest, I will save and invest so that I can go home to the Philippines as soon as possible na meron na akong na-invest. That whatever happens, if I may need to go back to the Philippines for good, I'm not back to square one. That I have done something, I have invested in something, that I have at least my own house so that I will rent anymore, na hindi na ako makituloy sa parents ko or sa relatives ko dahil I have my own house. And at least I have a little bit of farm na pwede kong taniman, na I don't have to buy everything para makakain ako every day. So right now, if you're not there yet, if you're new to Canada, and if you're not in that so much debt yet, or you're still contemplating on probably getting a brand new car, like, kailangan ko ba talaga to? No, you don't need that. No, you don't need that brand new car. You only need it if you have a business in Canada and your business needs that certain kind of vehicle, because it's not a liability anymore if you are making money off of that vehicle. It's already an asset. That's when a car becomes an asset. But if you're just using it, like for example, for us, we're living in a small town and like to go to work, it only takes like 5 to 10 minutes. And guys, if we will get like for example a truck, like $80,000 truck to go from home or point A to point B to work 10 minutes away, is that really practical? Do we really need it? No, we don't. That's why talagang hindi kami kumukuha ng brand new car. We have this car na brand new when we got here, when I got here, and then I got pregnant. Talagang kumuha kami ng jeep kasi we didn't have a reliable car to go an hour away para makapag-check sa doctor every so often. So we were thinking, oh, we'll get this brand new car. But we still regretted in getting that brand new car, guys. We still regretted. But that car was paid off in 2020 and we did not get a brand new car ever again. Right now, that car is a little bit beaten off. Like, may gas, basta na siya. It's still a good car, reliable car here. Basta hindi lang siya masyadong malayo ang ibabiyahe. It's still a good car. It's still a reliable car. And we are not planning on getting a brand new car even though at this point in our life, we can afford it. We are not getting a brand new car dahil we are sticking on our goal. We were once, talagang at a certain point in living in Canada, nataliwas kami or nakalimutan namin yung goal namin na one day we will go back to the Philippines. May na-invest kami and so on. So, right now, we are getting back on track and we are doing things na to achieve that goal. So, if you're watching this video, and you're contemplating, saan nga ba ako lulugar? Bibilin ko ba ito? Talagang gusto ko siya. Talagang, I really want to look good here in Canada. I really want that car. I really want that brand new, whatever SUV that you're thinking, even though you don't need it. No, you don't need it. And think about your future. I hope this video helps you in keeping back on track with your goals. And I'll see you on my next video.